June 27th and 28th, Monday and Tuesday. So, the sun's in Cancer. We've been talking about the yum yum factor. And it's summer. It's delicious up there. The moon, however, is in Aries. And if you've been watching my videos, what do you know? When the sun and moon are 90 degrees away, the sun is in a water sign, and the moon is in a fire sign. What happens when you put too much water on fire? And what happens when you put too much fire on water? Forget about it. They don't care. So this is an energetic next couple of days. Monday and Tuesday, the energy's up. And I'm going to be in Toronto. So if you want to see me, I'm going to do a book signing, but I'm not going to tell you where just yet. You'll have to write to silvermansupport@gmail and say, are you really in Toronto? And yes, I am. I'm going there to see a Sting and Peter Gabriel concert. How lucky am I? And what I want you to know about that is when this combination of Sun in Cancer and Moon's in Aries, it makes for very strong physical energy. It's very male at the Aries level and very female at the Cancer. And in all of us, everywhere, your male and female side needs to be addressed. I love in my work when I can see sometimes some men are more female than some women I know, and sometimes some women I meet are more male than some men I know. And this is really a call to ask yourself, what is the balance factor in my chart? How much am I able to do the female, Cancer? They just love to be able to float into the realms of their feeling. It feels so natural to them to care. And Aries, on the other hand, has zero attention for their feelings. They get really bored, they get really impulsive, and they say things and they're blunt and they're harsh. So that combination of the male inside some of us that's contrasted to the female, like a baby born today, would have that internal contrast or conflict. And then you come to an astrologer and you say, there's two parts of me that don't get along. And then my job is to help you mediate. That's why I love astrology. So you can go to my website, DeborahSilvermanAstrology.com, and you can push learn, where there's classes for you to learn about it, or you can buy my book called The Missing Element. But the most important thing is to ask yourself the question. Just take a moment and think about it. Your male side, how assertive is he? How willing are you to exercise? To be assertive and be willing to stand up and stand out. And then look at your female side. How willing is she to cuddle and to be sensitive and to admit to her feelings? That contrast or that combination at best makes for two parts of the brain in tandem. At worst, we're split. And that's why people go to therapy, to find balance. And we're all slightly crazy, just in case you haven't noticed. And Cancers, they admit, they're so honest, Cancers. It's one of the few signs that has no problem saying, you know what, I have a problem. But they only tell the people closest to them because they tend to stay home in their bedroom and hope no one sees them. All right, Astrology Answers brought you Deborah Silverman to say, pay attention to your male and female side and give yourself permission to whatever's going on with either parts of those. It's okay. We're all in this together.